Hi, Sandy. I just put a link in. I'll send you a link, Sandy, since... Hold on a minute. I had to run around today. I didn't get back until late. I didn't even eat dinner, but I'm not even hungry because I had a yogurt at like 5 o'clock. I'll eat something later. What was I going to do? I have to change to my thing. And I told Vinky, and I just opened Zoom just now. So no one's been here all day. I haven't had Zoom open all day, which is probably a shock for people, but sorry, I was crazy, absolutely crazy. I'm just going to send a link in case you want to come on. You don't have to come on if you don't want to. All right, I just want to make sure people are friendly. I'm going to send you a link just in case you want to come on. You really need to get in Slack so that you have the link. I'm going to be doing, I don't know if you saw my quick video, I'm going to be doing a lot of different kinds of decoupage there for these bottles that I'm going to do and stuff. So let's see. And then after this tonight, I'll talk about in depth about Diddy and Karen Reed, though no verdict today on Karen Reed at all. And we can talk about it during the crafting, but people are afraid there might be another hung jury. Let's see where I am. Okay, I'm over here. No? Here. There I am. I just put a link in. Hi, Linda. Oh, happy birthday month. How did you remember that? Yeah, I was just thinking about that today. I was looking at all the birthday stuff, and I said, oh, it's still my birthday month. But it's just been so crazy. And I'm not in the... There I am. So I'm going to go over on the other side and do my stuff. Did you guys have a good day? I had to go to the bank. I had to go grocery shopping. I had to go get my acid magic. Do you want to see the acid magic? I'll show you the acid magic. Hold on. Magic acid. I'm going to take an acid trip. Yeah. I did take an acid trip. I took a trip to get acid. Anyway, let me tell you about this acid. It's acid magic. And it is a safer muriatic acid. But if you remember, Anonymous sent me a 30% vinegar. Which is, I was just talking to Anonymous today, and then Jimmy and I told Anonymous we will use the vinegar. We're going to use the vinegar, and we're going to use the acid magic. And the acid magic, I learned about it from a sheller, but it is a, what do they call it? A user-friendly muriatic acid. Yeah. User-friendly. And hi, Denise. Hi, Rosalita. And what it does, I saw this sheller. She said that she could literally not even use tongs and stick her hands in the muriatic acid. And while it fizzes up on the shell, it's not going to hurt her hands. I'm not going to do that, okay? I will use tongs or something. But it's, it's like that commercial. It's nice to know you can or whatever. But it's not, it's also supposed to have 90% less fumes. So I use it outside anyway. But it cleans, clarifies, and etches like full strength muriatic. So it does the same thing, but it's safer. And let's see. You can adjust pool and spa water chemistry, remove effervescence from masonry, cleans tiles. Listen to this. Cleans tile, toilets, tubs, pools, and spas. And it etches concrete and plaster. It's an advanced formula. And it says, where did Jimmy see 90% less fumes? Oh, it must be back here. Okay, so it comes in quarts, it comes in gallons, and it comes in 200, it comes in 1 gallon, 5 gallon, 15 gallons, 30 gallons, 55 gallons, and 275 gallon containers. But the nice thing about it, you can use it over and over and over again. The lady kept it in a mason jar. That's why he said, do you want a gallon or a quart? I said, well, I'll take a quart, because she uses it over and over and over again. She keeps it in a mason jar. Okay. Now, let me tell you what else this does. It removes rust, mineral stains, and deposits from garden and household tools, nuts, bolts, and other steel items. It says that you can remove rust and mineral stains from your driveway and sidewalks. You can clean your brick, your stone, your grout, your concrete, your masonry, and hard surfaces. It says that pool and spa use. Oh, clean the shower, bathroom tiles, tubs, and toilets. Now, to do that, it says that you add 1 part acid magic to 4 parts water. Avoid using on aluminum or metal plated surfaces, as discoloration may occur. Okay, so I'm going to surface preparation. Where did Jimmy see 90% less fumes? Am I missing that? Jimmy! Jimmy? I don't know where he went. I don't know where he read that. I know he read that because we were on the phone with Anonymous. I don't know. I know it said that. I know he read that. But now I don't want to be giving out the wrong information, but I know he read that. So 90% less fumes. Jimmy? Hey. I just want to see something. I know that he read that, and I don't know what just happened to him. He might have went upstairs to take a shower. Okay. I swear that it said that he said that. Okay, I'll check that out. So, but I'm really, I'm really positive that that's what he said when he was on the phone, because Anonymous said she hates the fumes from muriatic acid, and he said this has 90% less. So I'm going to be doing this, and I'm going to be using Anonymous's vinegar. She sent me a gallon of that 30% vinegar, and I'm going to use that. Though Anonymous is not really supposed to exist, but she does. Anyway, oh yes, I forgot to tell you, Denise. Sandy got your package today. Sorry. She told me right before I was going out for my errands. I haven't had a chance to tell you. She got your stuff, and yes, everything is good. And she's going to send me something to send to you for the shipping, okay? Sorry. It's been crazy. I've only been home not very long. Okay. So, has anybody ever used acid magic? But I'm going to use it. All right, so let me get over there and I'm going to get started on some stuff. Now, the thing is that if anybody's going to come up, you have to let me know because once I turn my volume down over here, I'm not going to hear anybody coming in unless I make myself a host on the other side, and that's probably what I'll do, and then I'll hear it. That'll be the best thing for me to do. Okay, give me a minute to get over there, and I will make myself a host so that you can come in. All right? Oh, you're welcome, Denise. Okay, so let me, I'm going to go, I have to mute for a minute, so it's going to be silence for a second, but I'm coming back. Have no fear. I'm coming back. I'll be right back. It'll be 1 minute, not even. 30 seconds. Okay, Scooter was telling me that she doesn't see the link in Slack. The link is there, Scooter. Maybe it didn't put it in till pretty close to the live starting. Check again, please. But it should be there. I know it's there because I just used it. Okay, and I'll show you what I'm doing. I did make a small TikTok and a short just loaded a few minutes ago. Okay, let's see now. Did it roll down? Okay, there we go. For some reason. Okay, so I think I can, since I am the host over here, let me get rid of this. You know, isn't that weird that I may highlight? So I don't want to mute you. I want to highlight you. Why can I not highlight myself from here? Isn't that weird? I am the host. Okay. All right, let me go back this way. Uh-oh. Now it turned. Hold on a minute. Now it's giving me a totally different thingamajigger. Why is it doing that? Okay, I want it like that. So I can show you what I'm doing. Okay. but I just don't, why is it not giving me? I have never highlighted on a phone. Isn't that weird? Why wouldn't it let me highlight on here? So I have to go back to my main computer. That is so weird. How does anybody highlight on a phone? That's strange. All right, let me highlight on my main computer. There you are.
Oh,
Hello.
hi.
How do you highlight on a phone? It doesn't work for me.
I'm not on my phone.
No. I'm saying how do you highlight on a phone? You never highlight on a phone?
I don't know. I'm not sure if I ever have.
That's
Not
so
really
weird
sure.
because I can't figure it out at all. It doesn't give me the three dots. But I know there's people that just, I don't know. I'm not going to worry about
Yeah.
it. What have
I'm
you
not
been
on an
doing?
Apple. I'm not on an Apple phone.
Oh, what have you been
Oh,
doing?
well, geez. Am I getting an interrogation here or what?
Sure. Yes. What happened to my thing? I've got all my crafts all over the place.
Hi, everybody. Please hit the like.
Everybody's seeing how a messy crafter I am, huh? Okay, let's see
Oh,
now.
I've been trying to get from my phone a short video to load
Yes.
freaking for hours, and it's so annoying. It's taking forever. And it did this I think yesterday or something like that when I put that other one up and then I took it down because I didn't realize how horrible it showed me at the very end looking like I was a 600-pound woman.
I
So
didn't
I
see.
took it.
Wait, are you talking about the chicken farm?
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't even notice that, Scooter.
It was, oh yeah, when I was showing Minnie and Fox was filming me and it showed me and Shelly laughed so hard. I'm like, oh my God, thank you. So I don't look like that. And she goes, no. And I go, okay. If
I
you
didn't
would have
even see
said
it.
that,
Now you're making me curious. I want to see it.
oh, when I'm sitting in the car, come on.
I'm serious, Scooter. I remember you at the end. You were holding Minnie, and all I saw was I was just focused on Minnie's face.
Yeah, so it was Bonnie. She's like, oh my gosh, poor Minnie. Because she hasn't seen her in so long up close like that anyway.
Right.
And I'm like, right. And anyway, yeah, and they're both like, it's because she was so close to you in the car and she was filming you. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm putting that down. I put it on private because I do look like the 600-pound woman there. I'm like, yeah, and they didn't even know what I meant at first because I'm sitting there talking, and then all of a sudden I just go, I thought I lost weight.
But
I'm
I
like,
don't
oh,
understand. Where was that place?
on our uh half I'm out in the country.
Okay, and you were just going there to get some eggs?
It's half, like no, I wasn't just going there for that.
Oh, okay.
We were, it's on our route to and from the cottage.
Okay. And
Oh,
she
so
has
now
like
you're
600.
decoupaging?
Yeah, she has like 600 chickens.
Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah,
So they must also eat them, right?
sure. And
Oh,
sell them. And yeah.
okay.
And she's not far from the most beautiful tasting, wonderful tasting blueberry farm. Blueberries. Are you decoupaging or what?
Yes, I've got all these jars. I mean, yeah, these bottles. I'm not jars. And I'm going to be doing some different things on all of them.
Okay, and then what's this acid that you're talking about? What are you
Oh, the
doing with that?
acid magic. That's supposed to be I've been watching this lady and she said that she can literally stick her hands in it. It's a much safer alternative to
To what?
muriatic acid
What do you use it for?
to clean shells. If you want to get like, if you have, like I found this one king, I think it's called a king something shell, but it's got a lot of corrosion on it. I want to see what it does to it. Um,
Okay, I gotcha.
And
Okay.
so, yeah, because I don't want to do like a lot of ones. I like the certain calcification. It gives it like it kind of gives it like as if you painted it or something, you know? So there's only certain ones I want to use it on, but I want to try this. And then Anonymous was it last year or the year before? Anonymous sent me this vinegar that's 30%, which is very different than other vinegar. You can't, and she said, why didn't you try that? And so then Jimmy and I said, okay, we'll try it. We're trying it. So we're going to try both of them. It's going to be another video.
Hi, Denise. Oh yeah, I'm feeling better. My stomach was upset because of that cough syrup that night, and then I just went to bed.
What,
But
what did,
thank you for asking, honey.
did you do anything besides go to that yoke? Did you go
That
shopping? What
yolk.
did you tell me? You told me and I forgot because my
Oh,
memory is like
at my granddaughter for
crazy.
Olive's birthday
Yeah.
in Chicago, that
You
was
went shopping or
Saturday
something.
morning, wasn't it? That
Yeah.
was Saturday morning.
Yes.
We went, yeah, we just walked around in her neighborhood
Oh,
and
oh, that's right. And you told me, and I asked you if there were any riots. I'm not riots, any protests. And you
yeah,
said
not where
no.
they live. No, no.
Mm-mm.
They're in a nice neighborhood, Puerto Rican neighborhood, and there were going to be parades there. And that Yoke restaurant really liked it.
And
Very good.
you had eggs Benedict, you said, right?
You're right. Did I say I was going to get that?
No, you told me. I talked to you after it.
Oh, okay.
And
Hey, Linda.
and
Linda,
after
Linda.
you had the eggs Benedict, what did Lexi have?
She had, surprisingly, she had biscuits and gravy with hash browns and Fox. What else did you have with your biscuits and gravy and hash browns? Oh, never mind. I don't know where she is. Um, and let's see, what did Olive have? She had scrambled eggs, a sourdough toast with jam, and a pancake, or two pancakes, one pancake. And, they had super duper good coffee.
They should.
Why?
Was there a breakfast place?
Well, and a lunch as well. We do
No,
both.
I still think they should have good coffee.
Yeah, it was very good. Had the iced coffee. It was nice glasses, pretty cute glasses. I mean, well, why am I saying cute glasses? I meant to say what they serve, like if you get milk or cream in the drink, it comes in a cute little container and everything. And after that, we just walked to a couple of the shops there that she likes, so I could get her a birthday gift. I wasn't sure what to get her, so
What'd you get
she
her?
she picked out what she wanted, and it sure wasn't much of anything. I had already gotten her tons of
It wasn't a
chocolate.
was it a basket?
Was it a what?
No, I'm just thinking about an apple picked out for that kid.
Oh,
A
she's
basket.
sure not like Apple. Apple will spend every dime you have. Of course, Olive's a lot older, and she is used to a lot more things.
Right.
And
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd she
she
get
went
her
to
stuff?
picked out two stores right there that are like you know how Chicago neighborhoods are. They aren't into these
I really don't know how Chicago neighborhoods are.
You know, I don't really know either, but I'm acting. I, they're not these name brand stores right in there, okay?
Right, right, okay.
Yeah. So
Was it clothing?
no, she didn't want clothing,
Oh,
but they
okay.
did have that in there. Guess what all things she picked out? She
A-
picked out a stress relief thing and it was a banana. And I'm like, this is all you want? And she's like, yeah, that's all I want. I'm like, you're sure? She's like, yeah. Well, that's what she got. I'm like, you're a minimalist, aren't you? And she said, yeah. And she started giggling.
does she look like Apple? Does she have long hair?
She just cut it off.
Oh.
So super cute. Oh my gosh, I love it so much.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And how long did you have any bad traffic getting there?
No, not really. No, surprisingly. Expected worse, but we went the toll road,
The toll road,
so that was quicker.
right? Just like liquor.
Huh?
Just like liquor. The joke. The joke.
Yeah.
No. Where's
Uh,
Sassy Darcy? I thought she was going to come up here because I'm going to
was
do
she?
a reverse. No, I'm just saying because she always asks for craft nights. Remember?
Uh-huh.
We having craft night. But I wanted to do a reverse, like a half on the other one of these. I think I'm going to do a reverse decoupage and then leave the front open on that. I want to do these things different ways. And yeah, that's what I want to do.
Denise said she really loves the dragonfly, that it's gorgeous.
Oh, it's just, yeah, but it's just not even done yet though, Denise. It's just got the primer on the wings. But thank you. Thank you. Is it warm? It's cold here. Do you know that? I went
No,
to the
it's been
bank.
very hot here, and that's what I was trying to tell you last night in the chat.
Oh, I
Linda
went,
was supposed to explain it to you. You
yeah,
just wouldn't understand it.
I didn't
And
understand it.
I was so sleepy and tired and you didn't understand it. Hey,
No,
Christine.
no, because even when I went to the bank today, the woman I was working with, she goes like this, so cold out. And I'm like, well, I wouldn't call it cold out, but it's rainy and
Yeah.
it's not warm. I mean, it's not cold, it's not warm. It's like in the 60s, rainy, overcast. We've hardly seen the sun. You know, I don't know. It's so weird. It's really like someone's playing with our weather. And then so many
Okay,
people
right.
I talk to are telling me how freaking hot it is.
Oh, Carolyn, it was 90 something today.
Yeah, I know.
And yesterday it was the same. And
We're
right
supposed to,
now it is still 76 degrees.
no, it's not. Jimmy said we're supposed to warm up to the 90s, so that's coming for us. I think by the end of the week. What's today? Tuesday?
Yeah.
I feel like it's so much later. Yeah. And
Well, yeah, but listen, tomorrow I'm looking, it's only going to be 77 here with rain. Thursday, 80, chance of rain. Friday, 85, and then Saturday back up to the 90s again.
yeah, we're just having rain and it's like it's horrible.
Hi, Super
Horrible.
Chat.
Hi, super chat.
Super Chat Cat. They said it's unusually cool up there in Toronto, too.
Oh, what do you think about there's no verdict? Have you watched that in the
I
Karen?
don't watch it, but I did see
Oh,
the clip right there, and I saw them all hop up and huddle together. And
yeah, and they're saying that because basically they had a hung jury because of um the judge's jury instruction stuff and jury sheets last time, and now it's like this time they're getting like all confused and asking stuff, and she's like, can't answer that question. We don't have to clarify that or whatever. But
Well, yeah, that's how they're making this trial. That's how they want it.
yeah, I don't know.
I know Jimmy's, I know Jimmy, I respect your opinion. I haven't been watching it, but just as an outsider, and when they all heard her and her attorneys all jump up, they're doing
Yeah,
all that together. I mean, it's all a smoke and mirrors, and they're doing what they're supposed to do. So she has never testified, has she?
no,
Okay.
nope, she has not.
I'm going to say she did it accidentally, didn't mean to, but she figures they would all think she meant to. Maybe she did. I don't know, but yeah, I think she did it. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it.
But there's what was I going to say? But
Don't hate me,
but
Jimmy.
no, you don't have to. But could you do it as a juror though? Could you have enough, um,
Yes.
you
By
that you
watching everything right now, isn't it else I could? Yes.
really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I could.
What about all the weird lies and stuff from all the police and,
But are they weird lies?
well, yeah, why did Devers say they were in the Sally Port for a wildly long time and then say, oh, that was a what'd she say, a something memory, a false memory.
I don't know. Don't
Hmm.
know. Don't know about that.
Did you start watching that new trial, the preppy one?
For like 5 minutes.
Not good.
It could be. I'm not sure.
I put it on and then I had to go live.
Mary Warren said me too, Scooter. She agrees with me.
Hi, Mary Warren.
Hey, Jen Grill.
Hi, Jane Grill. I don't think as a juror that, I don't know. I don't think I could, I don't think I think they've created doubt in that I can't, that don't think that there's not, like, I don't think that she, how can I say it? I think there's a possibility she hit him, yes. But they created some doubt in me that, I don't know. I don't think she's a very likable person. Do you?
Oh, I don't know anything about her. I
Like,
mean,
no, just with her facial expressions, like, and it may just be that, like, she kind of has really weird facial expressions. And like, just like they said that they were afraid Koberger with his, because he doesn't know how, like, his facial expressions are different, that it may turn the jury off. Like, have you ever seen her? Like,
yeah,
she's
I've
got
seen, yeah,
a
yeah.
resting bee face all the time. That kind of looks like she's just either sometimes too smug, or sometimes just like a biatch. Do you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And I think that I'm wondering if that could turn the jury off. Plus, I think it's her sister, and it's the woman sitting next to her mother, that when they were doing the closing arguments, she was like doing what you're not supposed to, like nodding her head to the jury and doing all kinds of stuff like that.
Well, I'm going to say one thing, and I know this isn't supposed to matter, but if I was her and I didn't do it, I would be up there telling exactly my story. I would tell it. I would speak for myself and not be blaming all these police and everybody else that were there that night and
The
everybody
thing
under
that
the
I keep
sun.
telling
And
Jimmy is like, how, okay, yeah, there's
yeah,
things that don't add up, and they should have taken their phones and they should have searched the house and they, all that stuff, right? But
yeah,
how come, like, if they had planned that, well, boy, that really, so it couldn't be planned, let's put it that way, because how would they even know for sure? But so let's say it wasn't planned and that guy beat him up and they've dragged him out. and his phone stopped moving, like literally seconds after she allegedly hit him, right? Then how did they take him out of the house and they just somehow got him right on his phone that he maybe dropped outside, if that's what the thing they're going for, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
It's crazy. It's like it not really making sense there,
Whose
right?
house was this? His house?
No, another police officer. And then they got rid
That's
of
what
the
I thought.
dog,
Okay.
and they got rid of the dog, and then they also sold the house. So that's a lot what people are like kind of crazy about too. Like, why did they get rid of their dog? And yeah, maybe the dog, um, who knows? Maybe the dog went out and bit his arm when he was in the snow. I don't know. And maybe then they're like, oh, see, that dog's got to go. That dog is dangerous. Who knows? But it is kind of weird. There's like, it's just too weird. I don't think I could just say, okay, you're guilty.
Too much of a conspiracy.
There and like there's a lot of really questionable things there with these officers. Why did certain ones go back? Why were there certain phone calls? Why were they in the Sally Port a wildly long time? Why did, Proctor was like really crooked? I mean, I don't know. It's just the whole thing is weird.
Hey, Jen. Oh, hey, Jen again. Yeah, Jen thinks she's not guilty. I think they were all drunk and no one knows what happened. That's what Mary says.
Yeah, but Mary, would you be comfortable voting for her guilt? Would you be, or would you feel like you had some reasonable doubt that you just didn't see? That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking like at times that she did do that. She did clip him with the car. I don't think intentionally. I don't think she said, I'm going to go kill him. Maybe she thought something happened. I don't know. But then maybe she thought, oh no, nothing happened. But then when he didn't come back, I don't know. Didn't answer the phone. Who knows? But how come nobody saw him, that he didn't come in, and that other girl said something weird? There's just too many crazy things, you know? I don't know. Too much craziness.
It looks like a circus to me. Hey, Tina. Hey, Slam.
It is a circus. Hi, Slam.
Jen said biomedical engineer was a hired witness. They proved John wasn't hit.
Well, I don't know that they've proved it. Um, has proved it for me is 100% evidence that he was not hit. I mean, they could show and say, oh, he would have more this or that. His arm wasn't broken. Yeah, they could say that, but it would be different if they had like a black box that it showed 100% where the car was, if it made contact. We don't have that from either side, 100% at all. So I don't know. I would still be. I'm gonna turn the cat on over here so I can read too. This is drying. I don't know. It's just scary. It's I don't know.
Now, the first trial, was that a mistrial?
Yep. Yep.
Slam. Hello, howdy, everyone. And Scooter, too.
Hi, Slam. Okay. All right. There's Django. I see you now.
He had no broken bones on his arms or lower body, so that proves he wasn't hit.
Okay, but some could say, I'm sure there's some people, Jen, you know that. I'm not saying I'm on either side, but I'm saying there's some people that'll say, no, doesn't mean that just mean that. I'm sure they'll say something. That's what I think.
Jen.
If it was that cut and dry, then there would be nothing to say. Right? And we know the jury doesn't think it's that cut and dry. It sounded like the jury thought today, when I first heard the question, that they were saying they just wanted to charge her maybe with a DUI, but then later on, they were saying stuff about a hung jury. And so, yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I think her lawyers, while it is their job to make this as difficult as possible. Sure, Jen, she wants to call in.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me get the, hold on, let me give you the, wait, are you in, she's in Slack, but she can't find the number, right? You are in Slack, but oh, is she calling in? Is that her? Let me see. Hold on. Sandy. All right, let me get you the number.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi, honey. I was I had my hands busy. I couldn't get on right away. Sorry.
That's okay.
I was making dog biscuits.
Oh, cool.
You can't cook during the day here. It's so hot.
Oh, I know. Same
It's
here.
not hot here at all.
It's putrid here. It's just putrid.
Okay, I'm giving, let me see, Jen, I'm giving you this. Let me see, Jen.
So how you doing, Scooter?
I'm doing just fine. How are you?
Good, good. Exhausted. Frank and I are exhausted. Tomorrow's our anniversary. 42 years married, and in August we'll be 44 years together.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, we're yeah. Oh my gosh, another year.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yes, it is.
I met him a week before my 17th birthday.
Did you?
Yeah, yeah.
Fantastic.
At the Jersey Shore.
Aw, nice.
Yeah, from an Italian friend of mine. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, a long time ago. Teeny boppers,
Yeah. I bet you guys were so cute.
We were, I gotta say, we were.
Uh-huh.
Now we're just too cute. Walking hand in hand, crippled. Can barely get out of the car.
You both look great. Come on.
So funny.
Get another, hold on, get the paper towels. 1 second.
Dude, you're not crafting? You're not doing the crafts I sent you?
Pardon me?
You're not doing the crafts I sent you? With
I
the nail
didn't get any
polish?
crafts. I didn't get anything you sent me.
With the nail polish for you and your granddaughters.
Oh, I thought you meant in the mail or something. No. I haven't done anything of that, of that nature.
Yeah,
No, I haven't done any
Hey,
crafts
you
at all.
said Acid Magic said 90% less fumes. I didn't see that thing.
Scooter, I
Yeah,
can't
but where
see
did it
chat.
say
Can
it?
you say hi to everybody for me?
Yes. Denise says happy anniversary, Sandy.
Oh, thank you.
And Victoria says congratulations and happy anniversary to you both, Sandy.
Thank
and
you
best
so
wishes.
much. Oh, thank you, everyone. I appreciate it.
And Mary Warren says congratulations.
Oh,
Thank
and let me
you.
tell you something. I got to tell you something. I'm glad you're here. Mary Warren sent you a Christmas card, Sandy. She sent it here to my house, and I was supposed to put it in your package, and it's still sitting on my coffee table. So I'm sorry, Mary Warren. I'm going to put it in her next package.
Oh my gosh. Well,
But
thank you.
she sent you one.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Up to 90%.
Hi, Jimmy.
Up to 90%.
Hi,
That's
Jimmy.
true.
Sandy.
Hi, Jimmy.
Sandy,
Oh,
Scooter,
hi, Sandy. It's good. Hello,
and Jen
everybody.
Grill.
Hi.
Jen Grill.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hello.
Jen.
Hello, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
Hello.
Hi.
Jimmy did read it. It's up to 90% less fumes. Oh, don't put it on account. Mm-hmm. How
I
you doing,
shall
Jen?
listen
So
to you
Jen,
guys.
you think she's innocent, huh?
Yes, definitely. I've been following this trial for the past, what is it, like 2.5 years?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not into this stuff, but she's definitely innocent.
Just from all the people that have been witnesses and the people that they hired to prove that she's innocent, and
Right.
just
I-
following the trial, I feel that she is,
Yeah,
and
I
that there was
understand.
something else going on with John O'Keefe and the guys that were in the bar. I don't know if anyone's seen that video.
Yeah,
I
I
have
did
not.
see
I
it. Oh,
haven't
yeah, that
followed it.
pushing around, right?
Yeah, he's Brian Higgins is, pressuring John and whatever, saying, come on, like, let's go. Like trying to start a fight, and he's mad because Karen wasn't texting him back anymore and he wasn't getting, attention. And he was mad because he saw, him kiss her on the head and all that stuff. So he was like egging John on to go outside. And the other, two guys that were with Higgins, they pulled him back. You can see it on the video how they're pulling him back, like trying to stop him. Like, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
You know? And John was just looking at him like he did like the heel to toe thing. I don't know if you guys saw that on the video where he's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Why are you acting that way?
Yeah,
Do you
but
want to? Do you want to know why I think she's innocent?
yeah.
Why?
Sure.
Because when I listened to the officers speak and the butt dialing and all this repetitive stuff,
Yeah.
and I just felt like there was nothing but lies after lies after lies. And then the breaker for me was, I'm an owner of a shepherd. I've had shepherds in my entire life, and they will never ever attack anyone unless the master tells them to,
Mm-hmm.
or if
Yeah.
the master's in harm's way. But they just don't go and bite and attack anybody. They don't do that.
Yeah.
Who was attacked, Sandy?
The guy that got killed, he had teeth marks and bites all over him. And then
Oh.
the shepherd went missing. Then they sold the house. I mean, come on.
Yeah. They redid the whole floor in the basement and everything. And
Funny, isn't it?
yeah, it's just too coincidental, all the stuff that they did. They lived there all their life, and all of a sudden they're just selling the house after that.
Now that's the guy that they think killed him? Or what? I'm confused about that.
Well, Higgins is part of the group. They were like 3 guys together. So the Alberts own the house that John went to. And he usually doesn't go there, but at the bar, they were egging him on to go there, like, come on, come over there, or whatever. And Karen never even met those people before. She didn't know them, so she was just dropping them off. And then she was waiting in the car for him to come back out, and he never came back out. And she kept texting him, calling him. He wasn't answering his phone. So obviously something happened after that. They didn't know that she was waiting for him in her car
All
outside the
truth
house.
comes to light. All truth comes to light.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what do you think today with the jury's questions?
It's so confusing with the jury slip. And the judge did that on purpose, just like the other trial, to make it so confusing. She wasn't even letting Jackson, the attorney, talk and hear what he had to say. And she's like, okay, like trying to like just rush him. And You know, he's trying to save someone's life. It's important that what he has to say.
Mhm.
But she made it so confusing. It is confusing. You know, if you don't know anything about the law or anything like that, and you're reading all that stuff for the first time, you know, good for them. Props to them for speaking up and being like, oh, well, you know, if we check off the first one, does that mean she's guilty on the other ones? It sounds like they don't want her to go to jail. They want to do the right thing. So at least they're asking questions, which is good.
But what were their question about the hung jury? They said
Um,
something, if they find her guilty, then something about a hung jury. Remember?
yeah, I think they were
And then she was
wondering.
saying they don't need clarification on that. That's what Beverly said.
Yeah, they're the fact finders. They can figure it out. But it's like they're asking a question because they're confused. There's like 8 things on that juror thing that they have to fill out. And she's like, start at the top and then go to the bottom. Okay, but do they should have had like question 1, guilty, not guilty. Question 2, guilty, not guilty. She didn't do that. She's like, no, we don't need to do that. So it's confusing.
Uh-oh, what happened?
I
Oh, I can
respect
hear
all
you.
y'all's opinions.
Has anyone else been watching the trial like from the beginning? I wonder if anyone else in the chat.
Well, snow remover has, and snow remover has the opposite opinion as you guys did. Snow remover thinks that she's guilty,
Yeah,
and she's watched both trials.
yeah.
So that's
Did she
interesting.
think guilty from the other trial too?
Mm-hmm. Both times.
Okay, now this is another thing. Who in the heck is this turtle boy? I mean, I know what he looks like and all this and that,
Yeah.
but has he
Why is he
just,
so invested in it? I think she
yeah,
means,
I
right?
mean, what's the thing?
Yeah.
What's his deal?
So he's a reporter.
A real reporter?
Yeah. Yeah. He is the one that brought the Karen Reed trial to light. Like he brought up the corruption. He followed all the leads and everything. And over the past like 2.5 years, he's brought everything up to light, like talked about on his YouTube channel, like, you know, what was going on with the case, following the case and all that. And they even tried to frame him too for some stuff. He got in trouble with some stuff, but because they don't want the truth to come out. They're It's just corruption all around, I feel, anyway.
I definitely respect all of you all's opinion.
But okay, but he's like, did he know her? Like, was he a friend to any of them? Did he know any
No.
of them?
No,
Okay.
he just heard about the case and he's like, this isn't right. Like he's was thinking like something's going on. That's does this, you know, she does not seem guilty. And he's an investigative journalist, a legit one, you know, and he started looking into the case and finding out more and more information. He would go and interview people, find leads, and do all that. And you know, if it really wasn't for him, Karen wouldn't be where she is. I mean, including her lawyers have helped her, but he's done a lot with this case, and he ended up in jail himself for 60 days because of the corruption and stuff. They wanted to stop him from telling the truth.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
That's a whole nother story.
yeah. Yeah. No, but wasn't that somebody he was involved in like a restraining order or something?
Oh no, that was another crazy person that um she went on the side of like the O'Keefe side that they wanted to get him in trouble because they feel like Karen was guilty and they were in cahoots with this girl and all this stuff happened and he had to go to court about it and all that. And he actually went to trial. I think it was like about a week ago and everything was dismissed finally.
Right, but who? Okay, I want to say something. How do you feel about John O'Keefe's family?
I feel bad for his parents, but they really think Karen's innocent and they
They do? Because it
I mean,
doesn't
they
seem
think
that
she's
way.
guilty. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I was
They
gonna
think
say.
she they think she's guilty, but they've been fed by information from the people who are involved and everything. So she doesn't really know, she doesn't really have like a honest perspective on things because they've fed her with all these lies and stuff. And it's a shame because, you know, it is her son and Karen's not the one, I believe, that did that to him. Just from following the trial and the evidence, it really speaks to it. And her cell phone also shows like she didn't go into the house. They could see where she drove when she drove home, and John's cell phone shows him walking so many steps to go right towards the house, westerly towards the house, and it does prove he went in the house. So if he went in the house, how is she guilty? That doesn't make any sense.
I wish snow remover would come up here.
That would
No,
be
I really
fun.
do. I'd like to
Yeah,
have
that would
I'd
be
like to have
fun.
a healthy debate and have someone I don't know. Anybody in the chat? Does anybody in the chat think that Mary Warren does? Mary Warren thinks she's guilty, right?
Yes.
Mary Warren? What did she say? Why? I'd like snow remover. Are you here? Where's snow remover? Message snow remover.
I don't see her in the I don't see that in the chat.
Shoot her on Facebook and see if she'll come in. That would be good.
Okay.
I'd like to hear, I really would like to hear a snow remover. Because snow remover is really, I'm telling you, like,
Involved with the case, like
yes, and
Oh,
like
that'd be great.
totally, she is guilty. That's what
Oh
she
my
says.
God.
Yeah, totally. Like, I mean,
Wow.
convicted.
I've been watching it the first trial and this trial. It's consumed so much of my life. Just watching it, like today, I had to bring my husband to an appointment, and we're sitting in the waiting room, and I'm watching. He's like, "What did you do?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? What am I doing? I gotta keep catching up on this trial. What if they say her verdict and I'm not like watching it? I don't want to find out like, you know, and not see everything in real time." And then like we left the appointment and we got in the car and then I put my phone on and I was looking at it again and he's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I gotta see what's happening. I've invested so much time in this."
Yeah.
But yeah, that'd be great if they could come on too. I'm open to everyone's opinions, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if she answers.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, she's really quite convicted against and that she is.
Can I share a quick story with you guys? I know that a lot of people in the chat are spiritual and believe in like, you know, spirits and messages through spirit and how God works like in mysterious ways.
Right.
So yesterday, my neighbor, I heard her screaming for her husband. So I ran over there with my daughter and I'm like, that something's really wrong. Like I could hear it in her voice. And she was screaming and crying. And I look down and I see her dog just laying there, like on their deck. And I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, she stopped breathing. And
Oh,
I don't know, she wasn't feeling well today and she wasn't eating. And she's been laying in the bed with me all day, but she felt like a little cold. And she just sat out here on the deck. And now I came over to check on her and I think like she's dying. And I said, oh my God. And I'm like, well, have you guys done chest compressions on the dog? Because I have a dog too. And I just know how to do that. God forbid someday I have to use it. So, it's so crazy. So I started doing chest compressions on the dog, and it's a bull mastiff. It's like a huge dog, and I'm doing the chest compressions. And then my neighbor's daughter was like breathing in the dog's mouth and everything, and it didn't help the situation. Unfortunately, the dog wasn't revived or anything like that. And then her son arrived and I'm like, okay, I'm going to let you guys be and have your own space or whatever. And I went back over to my house. So unfortunately, the dog passed away and it's upset me so much since yesterday and today. And I talked to my neighbor. Well, she called me later at night and she's like, I just want to thank you for coming over. That was so kind of you. And just don't send me flowers or a card or anything because I don't want to like rehash my feelings. And I said, I understand. So I just felt like so upset. And I told her, I said, what if we just kept going with it? And she's like, no, it wouldn't have, done anything. And I just said a prayer and I asked God for like just to keep things at peace and stuff and angel protection and all that. And then, so then today I was driving my husband to drop off his car because something happened. I was following him. And in the road, there was a dog darting in and out of busy traffic, like on a real busy road. And I slammed on the brakes and I put it in park and I went out and the dog wasn't going to anyone. It was like so scared. And I called the dog to me and it like stopped and looked at me and just came right over. And I said, come here. And it went right in my car.
Oh, wow.
And I saved the dog. It was weird. Like the dog was so scared. It was like moving all around and everything. And I said, come here, come here. And I got it in the car and I was like, I started crying. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, this dog would have like, God knows what would have happened because it's such a busy road. It was whatever happened and just left its yard or whatever. So then the guy that like almost hit the dog, he goes, oh my God, that poor dog. He's like, thank God you got your dog. And I said, oh, this isn't my dog. I said, it's someone's dog, but it's not my dog. But I'm just grateful that the dog jumped in my car because usually they get in that fight or flight and they just take off.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was like so surprised. And then the whole time driving, the dog put its head in like my little armpit because had it sit in the front seat, put its head in my armpit, and then it was licking my arm.
Oh.
And
And
I
then
was
you brought
like,
it to this lady?
huh?
Did you bring it to your next door neighbor?
So no, it wasn't my neighbors. This was just like,
No, I mean, did you
oh,
bring? Oh, I thought this was going to be where you brought it over there.
Let
oh
her,
no, because it was
she's trying to tell.
Okay, sorry,
Oh,
sorry,
no,
Tudor.
no. My neighbor probably would have been bawling if I just showed up with a dog, but
Right, yeah.
um, but this was someone else's dog. I was probably like 10 minutes from my house, but it's a
Oh,
real
okay.
busy road. Like
Oh, all right.
it's a
sorry,
miracle
Janet.
the dog
Sorry.
was still alive. And
Okay.
so I got the dog in the car and then I like just wanted to take a few minutes and I kept driving and petting the dog. And I'm like, we're going to find your mom and dad. I'm like, it's okay. So then finally I'm like, oh crap, my husband's waiting for me to meet me at the stupid collision place because he had to drop his car off and we had a rental car. So I'm like, he's fine. This is more important right now. He'll just sit there and wait. So like this is an emergency. So I pull over in this little parking lot and then I took the time to look at the tag and the dog's name is on there. And the phone number and their address. I call the lady and she's like, yes, thank God my husband's out looking for the dog and meet me over here. So the husband came and he's like, that's so weird. He's like, I can't believe you caught the dog in time because that's like really far. And it was just weird. And like, I didn't say anything to my neighbor, but I kept thinking like, I couldn't save her dog. I kept feeling sad last night. I'm like, I didn't save her dog, but I saved this dog. Like the angels or God or whatever let me save this dog for it to be okay. Just
Yeah.
too coincidental that that happened last night and this happened today. I've been thinking about it all day and I'm like, what's the message that I'm getting like with this?
I
I
get
don't know.
it.
I'm very
Yeah.
philosophical like that. But
Yeah.
I know you guys believe in a lot of that stuff from being in the chat and listening and angel numbers and all that stuff.
Right.
So
But isn't that crazy?
I
It
believe God.
is.
I believe God puts us where He needs us to be at the right time, and
Yeah.
I do believe that your heart was so broken that you couldn't save the first dog, but He let you save another.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
felt so bad
Mhm.
last night.
But it sounds like you have a good heart, honey.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
It sure does.
Mm-hmm.
Most people wouldn't care; they just keep driving.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I could never. It's just so weird. The guy's like, oh, you got your dog? I'm like, no, it's not my dog. And he's like looking at me like, huh? Why are you taking the dog? I'm like, I don't want the dog to get hit. So thank God the dog's safe in the car. And he's like, okay,
Oh,
what am I going to do? Let the dog keep running around? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I get that. I do. I get what you're saying, the connection and everything. Sandy, White Angel is wishing you a happy anniversary to you and
Oh,
Frank,
oh,
as
thank
well
you,
as Linda.
thank you, girls. I appreciate it.
yeah. Happy anniversary.
Thank you. We're probably gonna go out to dinner. I'm actually not gonna cook.
Good.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that a Hail Mary?
Wow.
Hmm.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Thanks. I made him for Father's Day. I made him 2 trays of stuffed cabbage, which is one of his favorite, and his pierogies. But I wasn't going that far. It's too hot. and
Right.
then I made him cake. It's a true story. I made him a white cake with I think it was a cream cheese icing. I just it's just box stuff. And then I put some red sprinkles on top and blah blah blah. So I had to make it and hide it. Um so he wouldn't see it. And I did all the dishes, blah blah blah, just like a cooking fest thing. So we worked so hard in the yard. Oh, you girls don't even understand. My husband, God bless him, he's been working like a dog. And he's getting ready for a big surgery, so he wants to make sure everything's done before he has the surgery.
Right.
But he's putting himself in the grave. I mean, it's just too hot. Anyway, we worked our butts off. We didn't get in. I took showers, and then I think by the time we got to eat his Father's Day dinner was 8:30,
Oh
and
my goodness.
and then we did dishes together, and then we went and sat in the living room. Hell, by that time I think was a little after 9, and then I totally forgot about his cake. Can you believe that? I went through all
Oh,
that
that you
trouble,
hid. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I totally forgot about it. So the next day I was telling my niece, she's like, well, what did you do? Blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, well, I made a cake. Oh my God. I'm like, my goodness, I forgot the cake. So I made him come inside to show him that I actually made the cake that I didn't forget, for Father's Day. It was funny. Yeah.
Aw.
So we had a nice cake, and yeah, he's a good guy.
Where did you hide it?
In the other refrigerator, I have 2
Oh,
refrigerators.
yeah.
Remember, one's from my one refrigerator is from my old salon. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he never goes in that one.
No, only for it's just got juice in it and stuff, and fruit. Remember, Carolyn, you've been here how many times?
I know, I remember, but I don't know that he doesn't go in there like, I don't know.
Just for a drink, but he's an iced tea drinker. And he's lately he's been drinking a lot of water, so I'm pretty proud of that.
Yeah.
So getting a man to drink water is like pulling teeth.
Oh, Jimmy drinks water like nobody's business.
Isn't that crazy? Frankie does
Oh
too.
my
but
gosh.
big
Like
Frankie.
you can't stop. Oh my gosh. And then he's got to have a kombucha. And then if I dare say, do we really have to stop? Oh my gosh, I gotta have it. He carries around a Yeti water bottle that's constantly full with ice water all day long.
You know that
all night long.
that show where the
Carolyn,
duck,
let's calm down.
what is that show? Duck calls or something, and the grandfather always has iced tea in his hand. That's
Which-
what it's like.
Oh.
The duck calls. Do you guys
Oh,
guys
I don't know.
watch that?
Jimmy's always has a drink. Always has water. Always, always, always.
It's good though. I mean, really, it's really good.
Drinks so much water.
I know a lot of men here that either have a beer in a hand or a sports drink.
Yeah.
Like a Red Bull or something. So what are you
He
guys
drinks
crafting on?
water.
I'm doing a bunch of these bottles and jars, and now I'm doing this dragonfly's wings real quick.
Oh, I'm taking out my oil paints right now.
Oh, what are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna do back scenes on stuff, and then I'm gonna do plaster flowers.
Are you is she on camera?
No,
Oh, sorry.
I'm too busy trying to open up my old paints
Oh.
with a wrench. But anyway, so what'd you guys do for Father's Day?
Well, I told everybody we're still haven't really celebrated. We gave him cards and Ethan brought home he runs the crew this year, so he brought home a 4-stroke, which I never knew what a 4-stroke weed whacker is.
Yeah.
But a weed whacks everything in creation, and so Ethan did most of the yard, and then yesterday they left it for Jimmy, and Jimmy got to use it, and it's instantaneous. And Ethan told me, I'm like, just watch out for my peonies and watch out. Mom, I work landscaping. I know what your flowers are. I know how to tell flowers from weeds. So yeah, he was good, but I'm like, your dad doesn't. But he used that, and then Luke wasn't feeling well, but then he still went to a friend's house. And then we said, well, oh my gosh, we don't want to go out without everybody, so we're all going to go out to dinner and dessert this probably someday this week, and then because we still have to do Mother's Day because I was away on Mother's Day, and then my son and Gia and I still have to do that too because we were supposed to do it last Friday, and my son didn't feel good. Now, I think we're going to be doing it this Friday, so we'll probably do it all in one time.
I
And then
think
my
what you
daughter's
should
coming
do,
home.
Sure.
Carolyn, what you should do is I have 2 parties, one for the boys' graduations, and then the birthdays and the fathers.
Oh
and-
yeah, the graduation's going to be separate. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hang on, guys.
What?
What?
Thanks, babe. Just tell her I love her. Thank you.
I haven't had dinner, but I've eaten a quart of strawberries and blueberries. That's good.
Super chat cap says, Sandy, did you and Frank have a big Italian Polish wedding?
I know, definitely Polish.
Italian. Oh, and then I don't think I brought them in.
Definitely a Polish wedding. It was a small wedding. It wasn't anything big. Nothing to write home about.
I got to bring in. I got all these galvanized tags. How did your project come out? Did you try it on anything?
Which one, me?
Yeah, the thing with the vinyl.
Oh yes, girl. Oh yes, I could show you, but I'm baking and everything right now, so everything's on
All right.
the stove. Otherwise, I'd show you. I am making those cookies for the dogs, biscuits. So I made the ducks blueberries, a little oatmeal, and water and some lettuce. They can have lettuce now. So I put it in the blender and I mix it all together and I make it real soupy so they don't choke. And then the chickens got, oh my gosh, what didn't they get? So I save when I cook for my dogs, they get like a chicken soup. So it's chicken, fresh carrots, a little bit of celery, um, and brown rice. So then I'll take that zoogie, the juice, that a little left over, and I mix oatmeal, a little bit of flaxseed, honey. The chickens don't have taste buds, so don't worry, girls. Some blueberries, banana, mix it all together, and they love it. Oh my gosh, they just pound it down. So I've been doing that every day, but it's every day is different. You know, they'll have maybe they won't have flaxseed, they'll just have oatmeal and or just oatmeal and water. You know, but I had bananas left over, so tomorrow they're getting. I've already prepped their food. They've got bananas going out tomorrow and some blueberries, and then I'm making dog biscuits. So I'm ahead of the game.
Right.
You know.
What do you put in the dog biscuits?
I've got let's see, let me think. 3 cups of oatmeal, about half cup to a cup of water, depends on how you're mixing. 1 cup of peanut butter, and I have about maybe a half cup of blueberries, and I have 1 whole banana, and you mash it all together, and then I put olive oil in my pan just a little bit so it doesn't stick, and then I push it all down, put some olive oil in your hand, and push it all down and bake it at 350 for about maybe 35, 40 minutes. Then you cut it in squares and you flip them and you bake them again. And it's so good. They love, 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 love them.
Mm.
They'll get in line and just wait. My dogs won't touch anything out of my hand until I say their name. When I say their name,
That's amazing.
they know it's for them because I make them wait because then I'll forget who the heck I gave it to. All right, who did I give it to last? So I go, this one, this one, this one, this one. It's funny. Got a lot of pets. What, babe? No, it just took it out. You smelled the oven, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Anybody else make dog biscuits?
My daughter does.
How does she make them?
I don't know. She's had different recipes and more, yeah, and she makes some cakes for their birthdays.
No.
Yeah.
I give them a
Really cute.
cupcake for their birthday.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and they're cute.
Oh, yeah. Very cute.
Yeah, they're cuties. They're good animals. They unconditional love, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. They sure are.
But it's good, I promise. I'm working on your thingamajig.
Huh.
I love you, girl. It's getting there. I'll get it done before I'm 80. Definitely get it done. You're supposed to laugh. I thought that was funny.
She's not listening. Scooter, are you listening?
Oh, I'm sorry. What? What was that, Sandy? I
I
thought you were
said-
talking to Carolyn.
I said I'll promise I'll have your craft done before I'm 80.
Hey, no problem. You know I've said that before. Take your time.
Yeah, it's always I always find something else to do or cook or bake or
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Take your time.
Thanks, honey.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What's everybody doing in chat? How's their Father's Day?
Super Chat wants to know, Sandy, do you have a biscotti video on your channel?
No, but I can make them. It's a double bake. You to bake them twice too.
I used to make biscotti.
Good stuff.
Make it. You know what I saw today in the store and I was freaking out? Okay.
Huh.
Not everybody's probably gonna know it because if you don't live in an area that has, it's Hammontassen. Do you know what Hammontassen is?
Yes, yes.
Yes, but I bet you a lot of people in the chat don't know.
Is
But
Never heard of it.
the prune Hammontassen and it's actually a Jewish pastry and it's very popular up here, but it's delicious and it's like folded in and has a fruit filling in the middle. And they usually make them with prune or today they have them raspberry. You know what they cost now?
God knows.
$10 for like 6 cookies.
Wow.
Yeah, and I said, "Hoo, that was at ShopRite." And I
It's-
said, "You got to be kidding me!" I'm trying to think about. I used to pay for them. I haven't seen them in years. And I made rugula. I've made rugula, and I tried, and I was making the Hammontassen one. I'm going to make my own now because that's just that's crazy. I have
Well,
not seen it in any other store than ShopRite, but it's like $10. You kidding me?
that's what I was gonna say to you. Make it yourself.
Yeah.
That's why I cook so much. Not only, because it's good, anything homemade is good, but look at all the money I'm saving by cooking my own food.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the one.
No brainer.
Yep.
Plus, I love cooking.
Right.
Oh, I got to tell you guys something. So my one dog loves the ducks. Oh my goodness. So she goes over, the big one, the black and white one, Carolyn.
Yeah, Chevy.
Yeah, and she goes over to the coop and she's like she's talking to them. She's like just weird sounds. I'm like, oh my goodness. And my husband's tapping my arm. He's like, do you hear her? Do you hear her? And I said, yeah, isn't that sweet? Just talking. Couldn't believe it. Little mother hen. So Dieter tries to go over there and just to sniff them. And Chevy's all on him like, oh, heck no, buddy. Heck no. Won't let Dieter even get near him. It's funny. It's so cute. Good answer. But he's very protective over him. Very. I'm opening up my oil thing to clean my brush.
Oh,
So you hear clicking over here. So I have walnut oil that I use for my paints, and then I use just cleaning. Oven's done. It's been out. Keep an eye on your dog cookies so you don't over bake them. And you want to try to make it even so they're not dried out in corners and choke the dog's throat, I try to flatten it out really good. But not too thin, maybe a 1/4 inch. So what's everybody doing?
I'm taping off this bottle because I'm going to leave part of it clear so that you can see through. There's a window like this, so I don't paint over that.
I don't see it in the picture.
Oh, here. See, I have it reverse decoupaged here.
Oh
that
yeah,
is so pretty.
All right,
nice, Carolyn.
thank you.
Welcome.
Go
Scooter, any crafts are you going to be doing?
Any what?
Crafts.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Well, don't you think you and your granddaughters would love that one that I showed you? I think they would
Yeah,
love
I
that.
do, Sandy. Yeah.
Because anything
Yeah.
they do with nail polish and making flowers, how cute is that?
Oh, I know. They do. Yeah. It is very nice.
Yeah. Crafty, pretty crafty.
What is it?
It's flowers. You use a little bit of like a thin wire, and then you loop them to make like a flower leaf, or what do you call it? You know what I mean. Girls help me. A little flower petal, and then you dip it into the nail polish, and you let them dry in some foam. You know, you
Mhm.
stick it in the foam and you let it dry, and then you put the flowers all together. It's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I think it's a great idea. I think they did that back in, gosh, many, many years ago, because I remember seeing something like that. I used to make
Right.
like leather belts and stuff with my brother back in the day.
Oh, they used to
But
do that in the school, and I used to have so many like leather bracelets with my name in them.
isn't
Brother
it nice?
and stuff,
I,
yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
like that.
I
I
have
like,
a leather kit like with the stamps that you're supposed to be able to put.
you still have that?
It's brand new.
No way.
Yeah, I ordered. I'm sure I have it. Yes, I have it. I've ordered it recently. It's in the
Wow.
mess of a craft room.
That is
Um,
so much fun. Gosh, my brother had a ball doing that. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. He'd make everything, you know what I mean?
mhm,
You know, like to hold a hammer on your side belt
right.
and like weightlifting because he was into weightlifting.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty neat. My brother was an ox. He was a big, big guy. He'd play around.
I'm messaging with my sister. That's why I'm kind of quiet.
Oh, she doing good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. How's your dad? What did you do with your dad?
Oh, he's doing good. Yeah, we were at my cottage with him, trying to put up a bit short video that she made with him.
Oh, good.
It's taken so long to put up. I don't know what's wrong. I did this yesterday too.
Wait,
It's a little prank she did. Huh?
you're trying to put it up,
Yeah.
and what?
She
And it's
tried to
taking
prank him and me. She tried to prank both of us. But she,
Kelly.
yeah. So I'm just waiting. It's only like 30 some seconds. It'll do it after a while. I don't know why. I don't, maybe it's the heat or something. You know, my phone's new and internet's
Mhm.
5G and all that. So it just takes forever for some reason.
Sometimes if you shut off the internet and then turn it back on, it seems to work faster.
Yeah, I do that too.
Yeah. You never know.
Yeah.
What's Chad saying? Are they getting bored?
No,
Um,
stay
no,
there.
huh?
Jen, White Angel says, I love the way you tell your stories, Jen. You have a very calming voice.
Oh,
Victoria said, they are delicious and not too hard to make. Homemade biscotti. Oh, she's talking about homemade biscotti. And
yeah. If you just double bake it, you know, um I love my biscottis anyway. It could be with nuts, without nuts, it doesn't matter. They could be just plain and dipped in chocolate for all I care, but gosh, are they good.
right. Does anyone remember tissue paper, carnation flowers for cars at weddings? I don't know what made me think of that.
Tissue
I
paper.
don't.
I know tissue paper flowers like that, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
never heard of for weddings. I remember my sister had a big kit. It was one of those kits I tell you about that all the kids got, where they would have all the tissue paper and everything, and then we would make them out of everything, even Kleenex. But I even have the coffee filters because I used to do the coffee filter roses. And
Yeah.
then Scooter used to do the tissue, the Italian tissue paper, but she doesn't do that anymore either with me.
I just haven't been in the mood to craft.
He's so funny. Scooter.
I really haven't.
I know.
You just got to start.
Yeah. Did you guys see the roses made out of toilet paper on Facebook? Gosh, it's so easy.
The who?
The toilet paper flowers, the roses.
Are they like the tissue? Are they like the coffee filter ones that I used to make?
I don't know. I don't remember how you rolled them, Carolyn. I don't remember.
You would take a circle, you would take the stem and then I put a bead and then I'd wrap it with the tissue paper and then I'd have all the petals cut out and add one at a time all over.
Now this is if you fold the toilet paper in half, right? So say you got like 8 squares, you fold it in half, and then you fold the one corner over, and then you twist, and then pinch and twist and pinch. I don't know. It's really cool. If I see it again, I'll send it. It's pretty neat. And it really looks like a rose. And then you pinch it together, to squeeze it together so it doesn't come undone. But yeah, it's pretty neat. If I see it again, honey, I'll send it to you.
All right. Trying to see.
That wasn't mine. I didn't. Just break it down, Frank. Come on, work with me.
Let's see what this is.
That wasn't for our dogs. So how'd that phone call go today, Carolyn?
Good.
Good. Did you get my package today?
No.
Oh my God, why?
Oh, you know what I did get today? Basil, parsley, oregano, and rosemary, and a big tomato plant. But I didn't get your package today.
Well, I'm glad to hear you got your vegetables. I
I
wanted
found it. I couldn't believe it. I said, oh, Bob, these all have herbs in one big, huge cherry tomato thing in the big patio container.
Good.
And what did I do with? I gotta get a napkin over here.
Do you know if Linda is in chat? Did she get her package today?
Linda, come on now, pay attention. Linda, Miss Linda.
You probably put her to sleep.
Linda.
Yeah, we'll ask her tomorrow.
Let's see. She was here.
Hi, Chevy.
Is Linda there? Are you on camera yet? Is anyone else on camera?
I am, but
Are you now? Finally. Okay.
well, can't see anything.
I thought you were doing something. Let me see.
I am. I'm working. Working like a dog over here.
Well, I don't see you.
It's okay. You'll live.
Okay, I'm just gonna hit that, so then whenever you go on camera, it's gonna put you on. So do you think they're gonna have a verdict tomorrow, Jen?
I think she left us.
I
I think everybody left us.
love this little card that Anonymous got me with this quilled cardinal. I've got to find a way. I tried to look for a little frame today, but see it? Isn't it nice?
Yes, I saw that yesterday, honey. I commented on your channel.
Yeah, I know. I just but I have to find a little frame or something for that.
How's Denise doing? I haven't heard from her.
Denise is here in the chat, and she asked you if you got your package.
Oh, hi, Denise. Yes, thank you, honey. Do I owe you for shipping?
I had told her what you said, that you wanted to send her something, but
Yeah.
that's what I told her, and then she said thank you.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I'll send it to you, Carolyn.
Okay.
And you can pay her, okay, babe?
Okay.
Thank you again, Denise. I love everything. Absolutely love it.
And let's see if that is the last layer on this. Oh, yes, you hope they do, Jen? Okay. I don't know. I would think they will tomorrow. Unless they're just having such a great time with everybody. Okay, now here comes somebody. Let's see. Is that Jane Grill? Is that you? It has to be.
Yeah, she said she had gotten kicked off.
Oh, Scooter kicked you off. I'm sorry.
He said,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that she kicked you off.
I'm really sorry, Jen.
Is
So
that Jen?
sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh gosh, for a minute I got scared that it wasn't you.
It kicked me off. I don't know why.
Jen,
Maybe
that's Scooter. Sometimes
after a
she does
certain
that.
amount of time.
Somebody's getting too much attention. Scooter just hits the
Yeah.
eject button.
Sometimes I do that when people are outshining me.
oh my God. My God.
Yeah, she can't take it. It's not really her fault.
Yeah, I can't help it. But I do admit it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Dude, yours.
Go ahead, hon. Tell us more.
Do you were you talking to me, Scooter, or someone else?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, tell you more about what?
Whatever you want to tell. Oh,
Oh,
no.
now
Oh,
who?
someone
darn
else
it.
got kicked out.
Sandy?
Oh, darn.
I'm here.
Oh, she's there. Maybe
Oh,
it was
your other phone. It was your other Jen.
the other Jen.
Oh, okay.
So, do you
That's
do
what
any crafting, Jen?
I like to, but I don't really make the time to do it. I probably should because I like to do it. Um, I can crochet. Growing up, my grandmother taught me how to crochet and cook and make biscottis too. We would make during Easter. We would make the cookies with the eggs.
Are you Italian?
I'm like 6 different nationalities, but yeah, part of me is Italian.
Okay.
Yeah, each grandparent was a different nationality. So I'm Italian, Polish, Lithuanian, German,
You're a good mix.
French. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do you speak
Pretty
any other
simple.
language?
I know Spanish pretty well. Like I can't be conversing, like talking really fast, but when people talk, I understand because I took it for many years in school and in college. But I can speak, like a little bit of it. But when people talk, I understand it. And then my husband's whole family is Italian, and they speak Italian when I go over there, and I can understand a little bit of what they say because it's similar to Spanish language. And
Oh
just
yeah. Yeah.
growing up with them all these years, they're always talking Italian, and my great aunts and uncles talked Italian, and my grandmother. So yeah, I had the privilege of like learning all different nationalities and different traditions with that. So I was blessed with that.
That's really good.
Yeah, I used to teach CCD when I was younger, when I was in high school. And it was at the church I used to go with my grandmother, who was Lithuanian, and there's not many Lithuanian churches around. And we would go to Lithuanian mass at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and then we would stay for the regular mass from 9 to 10. We did that like every Sunday. So I heard a lot of different languages growing up, which was good.
That's really neat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
What an honor to be part of, though.
Oh yeah, I'm so blessed. Like I think back like all the different traditions I learned and culture from each of my grandparents. You really can't get that anywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's really what a blessing. It's nice to have a tight knit family.
Yeah, yeah. And I try to, my husband and I growing up, we have one daughter, and we, try to instill tradition with her over all the years. And it's important to have that.
It is.
Mm.
Family's everything.
Oh, yes.
It's good.
Scooter, how was your trip? The last time I saw you, you were doing the video. That looked like a really nice, fun place.
To Indiana Beach
Yeah,
or what?
Indiana Beach.
You had the rental, and there was an amusement park.
Oh yeah, that's down by our cottage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, it was nice. Very nice, yeah.
Good.
We go there quite often. Sorry,
What's the
I was
matter?
dropping something. Yeah, we go there quite often, and Dave's family has a get together there once a year in June.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's where we were going and had that little rental there, the little cabin thingy for a couple nights with the rest of them. They had one there too. So it was a lot of fun. The kids really enjoyed it, as what did we? Thanks for asking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
What are you doing? You sound like you have a
Messaging
bloody
back and
nose or
forth.
something.
I was just trying to blow it right now, but
Oh,
no, that's okay. And I'm just
allergies.
messaging with Shelly, my little sister, one of the little sisters. We're
Oh,
messaging back and forth. She's sending me videos that make her laugh, saying they remind her of our brother.
Ah.
Just silly stuff.
There's only one brother, right?
Yeah.
So strange, huh?
Pardon?
Only one. So strange,
Yeah.
only one.
Only one. Only one.
I bet you was spoiled.
Oh, you're right. My mom always called him her little angel.
Aw.
is he the youngest?
No, he's the middle.
Oh, okay.
Aw. That's cute.
He's her little angel. He was always the little spy.
He was the spy.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
On you? He spied on you?
Yes.
Oh.
He ratted you out, huh, Scooter?
Yeah, it was awful.
That is so cute. Aw. I'm the baby of 7, so I hear you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, that was good stuff. Good times.
Oh yeah. Yes, they were.
You saw what they did and what they got smacked for, and you knew you couldn't do it. It was good being the baby.
Right? Yeah. He's funny.
My cousins, their mother, my father's sister, had two girls first and then had a boy. And they
Uh-huh.
would always say that Anthony was like, oh, he could do everything they couldn't do, right?
Uh-huh.
Eat in the living room, eat in the family room. Anthony could do it. Uh, everything, like if you hear them say it at a holiday, like, oh my gosh, Anthony got away with everything they would never do just because he was the baby and the first boy.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, girls.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Victoria's the eldest of three, she says.
did you? You are the oldest of three.
I understand, Victoria.
What'd she say?
She just said, I'm the eldest of three. I
Oh.
just said, I understand.
Oh, I thought you had to understand something.
I was the eldest of three for 10 years and then the eldest of six after that.
I know,
I
that's
had
so
three more.
strange. Like, did they just go, hey, let's just have another family? My mother
Kind
and
of
father
happened. It
did.
just kind of happened. My
Yeah.
mom got pregnant with one of them, and then another one, and another one.
Yeah, I guess my parents were very crazy too.
You had the, 9-year break, 10-year break, I guess. And
But she had them like boom, boom,
More.
boom, like right away, right?
yeah, I think she kind of didn't want those
Yeah,
maybe
but
them to be alone, maybe or something. I don't know. Wanted to have them closer, I don't know.
my mother had to wait because she had terrible morning sickness.
Ah,
So she
you have a
wanted,
sister and a brother, Victoria? That's what I had. Those first three. I had a sister and a brother. Oh yeah, it is nice to have sisters and brothers. I understand. We always had somebody to play with, that's for sure, when we were little.
yeah.
Then when the little ones were born, I was 15 when the first one was born of the little three little ones, and I loved them. I
You were
was
how
so
old?
happy. I was 15.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when she had Melissa, my parents had Melissa, and I just loved her so much. She's a real baby doll, to play
Right.
with.
Oh, yeah. Oh, let's see who this
She
is.
had cute little curls, and I loved dressing her and just putting her in those little baby pajamas and,
Oh,
having that
Oh,
little
yeah, I
baby
know, because I
sister.
had my nieces and nephews, because I was an aunt
Right.
years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Abby.
I just wanted to show you guys I'm doing a craft, but I gotta wait for Sandy to get back now.
She's here.
Oh,
Wait,
she said she'll
she'll
be
be
right
right
back.
here.
And
Okay.
if you turn your video on, you'll get on the screen.
Oh, I know, but I don't have my chair set up or
She's
anything.
on. She's
No, for
on.
my camera to hook onto, so I gotta hold it.
Oh,
I'm not gonna stay on. I just wanted you to see that I am doing something.
Hi, Abby.
Hi, Scoopsies.
I do like how you call me that, Scootsy. That's so cute.
Long time no see.
I
Carolyn,
know.
I just found those pictures on Slack that you put of all of us.
on vacation?
Yeah, like
You
one of them
just
was,
saw them now?
yes, one of them was from when Bucky was there.
I
And
know, when you're on the beach.
we
And
all had our hats
Scooter
on.
Scooter didn't know who that was.
There's another person still don't know who it is
It was Bucky and
with a hat on.
it's
Yeah,
Bucky.
Carolyn and Bucky. That was the hat that Ruff gave me.
And I was by you though, Abby, and I don't know who that person is.
It's me.
No, I know that is you and Carolyn, but I don't know the person with the hat.
It's
We all
Bucky.
three had, but we
No,
all
that
three,
isn't Bucky.
It
That's
is
not
Bucky. Okay.
yeah.
It
But,
most certainly is Bucky. She's wearing a hat. It was when we were going on that big trek on down to the
Doesn't even look like Bucky.
with the
but
wagon,
it is Bucky. I'm telling you, right? Tell her that it's Bucky.
it is Bucky.
Why does she not look like her?
Because she has a hat on, maybe.
I think her hair looked really blonde or something. Let me look at it again. I'll see.
It looks like somebody totally different, like a stranger that was there that I never met. I sure don't remember that person in
I'll
the
tell you the
picture.
truth.
No, her hair.
I didn't recognize her at first either, and I was like,
Really? Okay,
yeah. I'm
see,
like,
it
well,
wasn't
who
just
could that
me.
be? I'm like, but that's. I knew what we were, and I knew it had to be Bucky.
It had to be.
It is definitely.
That's all I could think.
Oops, I'm upside down.
I knew it had to be her, but I thought, no, that is not her.
I think that's the day we did the wagon trip.
Yes, that was the wagon trip. And
Can
most
you see it, Scooter? That's Bucky.
Wow, that really is her?
Yeah, she has her hair in a ponytail pulled up or something. This sucks when I do this. Oh, I got
All
a table right behind me.
Okay,
What's
so
the
what did
ponytails there? Who was that there? Wait, I didn't see that one
What one?
with the braids. Who's that?
With the braids. There's no
That's
braids.
not braids, that's a camera. Okay, now,
It goes down like that.
all right, now,
Then
Um,
there's you and me.
Yeah, I don't even I'm sorry, I don't okay.
what are you
All
making?
right.
Okay, I'm making Sandy. I didn't finish it though, but it's just gonna say Sandy's life on it.
Well, let
And
me see. I can't, let
I'm
me,
gonna show
you
you
want
right
me, okay,
now.
Elmer Fudd, let me see.
Put it up bigger, then you can see it, because I can't really
I
tell.
have it up. You're big next to me.
I'm not big at all on my
You-
camera.
Well, you gotta swipe it,
Wait,
swipe it, girl.
how do you swipe it? I don't know.
Swipe it, girl.
I can't see where I'm at. It probably won't be funny to you. It's funny to me.
What's funny? The thing
What
you're,
I'm showing you.
okay, well, I'm sorry. Scooter's busy talking to her sister. Let me see. Scooter? Okay, I
Yes.
see it now.
Here,
Hold on. Look at it, Scooter.
what can I do? I can't do anything.
No, just look at it. I see like hay on there. What's that?
No, that's her pigeon, or her
Oh, how cute. Her
her
chickens. Her
Polish
chickens.
chicken.
Hold on. Let me put this thing
I
down and
pinned
I'm
her.
gonna go
I
look at it. I'm
pinned
gonna go
her.
look
I
at it.
pinned her,
She is pinned, but I'm gonna go look at it.
but
I
I
can't
just
see.
pinned her.
Yeah, I can't
Was-
see it, so I don't know if what's showing.
I better find my dauber.
Oh, I couldn't pin her anyway. Okay,
All
never
right, I'm
mind.
gonna go look at it. Now let me see. Let me see. Okay, so I see chickens.
And then you see the Polish chicken on the top.
Okay, but okay, hold on for 1 minute. Let me do something over here.
Make it big.
I'm gonna make you big. Hang on.
I was trying.
Sure.
Never mind.
Um, okay, now let me try to do this. All right.
Carolyn, I'm gonna have to go too in a couple
Okay,
minutes.
so I see you've got photos.
It isn't big, but yes, there are photos because I didn't have time to do anything else. I just walked in and you guys were in here, so I decided I would.
Now pick up the top. What's on the bottom?
Chickens.
Okay, and tell me what you're doing with this.
Well, if I had napkins, I would have decoupaged it, but I didn't. So I was just trying to be funny to show Sandy.
I sent you many napkins and you
Not
insist.
of these kind of chickens.
Oh.
I was gonna send this to Sandy and say Sandy's life. I was trying to find the dogs. I was gonna put the dogs on there, but then I forgot what Frankie Jr.'s little dogs look like. Kind of. I remember them kind of. But
Get pictures from Sandy and
yeah,
what I mean?
well, what I'm gonna do anyways, those houses that they have, those wooden houses. And I was just gonna put Sandy's kitchen on it and make her stand there in a seashell with an apron on
Like
I
on a
think-
poster or what?
on the canvas, on these
That's what I meant.
canvases.
Yeah, canvas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a big canvas that I started her seashell person on, but the head fell off, so I might just take everything off that and make it Sandy's life. With the chickens and the dogs. I found Chevy and I found Elsa, but I can't remember what the other one looked like. So I don't want to mess up. And I know she has everybody's named, so I got to make sure I cut out. There's only supposed to be 7, I think. And I got quite a few here. Well, we could say that's me and you in there too, if there's too many. And Scooter.
Aw.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm just sitting here. I got Vicky's ashes today. Her sister came over and gave me some ashes of her.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what to do with it though. It's like in a vial, but it's a short, fat one.
Uh-huh.
And I don't want to put it in a, I don't want to wear it because I don't have a thing to put the ashes in. And then even so, even if I did, I think I would break it and lose her. So I'm going to think of some clever way to put her in my house, in my cabinet, so it don't get, nothing happens to it.
Right.
But her son put glitter in there, but he put like almost white glitter, so you really can't see the glitter. But I do appreciate it. She made a special trip over here for me to give it to me today, so that was very
Oh,
nice.
right.
So other than that, that's about
Yeah.
it. It's easy to keep my house clean now. I know that. Things
Oh, I
have
bet.
changed. That's really nice. But I gotta go grocery shopping and that sucks because I don't have that much money. And who wants to go grocery shopping when you don't have that much money? And then I got my
Yeah.
PayPal card fixed, so I have that money too. So I forgot about that.
I
Um,
just sent you money for that, what you just billed me for.
yeah, that's so expensive though.
Well, you got it. So, right? You did get it,
Yeah,
right?
I did.
Okay, cool. All right.
The
John
thing,
Diddy Combs. John Diddy Combs
yeah.
is not going to testify.
Well, I think that's probably smart on his part
Yeah.
because I don't know, like how OJ sat there, right? If he says he didn't do it, let's just say he didn't do it. How do you sit there for a year and have all these people talking about you? I would be jumping out of my seat saying, I didn't do it.
Same
Don't
here.
you know what I mean? He just sat
Yep.
there so calmly for a year. The same with Peterson. If he didn't do it, why are you not screaming at the top of your lungs? I didn't do it.
Wait, who just said that? Did you just say that, Scooter, about Karen
I
Reed?
did. I did.
Okay.
I know lawyers and everything always have this reason why they say a defendant shouldn't testify, but I say pooey on that. If you're innocent, if you didn't commit the crime,
Mm-hmm.
get up there and testify.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody got kicked off the jury, right?
Yeah, juror number 6.
Okay, sometimes when I'm watching those clips, I think I go to this part where it's fiction. It's not real. They're just telling me stories because
Oh, yes. Yeah, there's a lot of fake stuff on, a lot.
I know they make a nice story, but I know it's not true.
Yeah, there's a
How
lot of
he
fake stuff.
said his mom got up on the stand and she
Yeah,
said,
a lot of fake stuff, a lot of fake stuff.
yeah, that one, it blew me away. I was like, really? He asked the judge, can I come back later with and change my plea? But I didn't know that they had fake stuff on there like that.
Yeah. AI, with AI, they can do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah. But are they proving, you think, the racketeering and the
I think they're definitely proving that, yeah.
sex trafficking?
Yeah, because how could they not have proved sex trafficking? I mean, they've 100% proved that.
Right, because he wouldn't let him leave and he's
Well, yeah, and then
arranging
they're
to
paying
fly people
male
in.
escorts, and people are bringing the money in their text messages and pictures and videos.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying he's going to get off, and I'm like, why are you saying that? They've got him, I think, by the you know what.
It was prior to when they started showing
Tootsie Roll.
that people were worried. You know,
What was that? I'm sorry.
it was prior to that people were worried.
Oh, well, I seen Nancy Grace last night said why people think he's going to get let free. She's a case in herself, that Nancy Grace. She's
Yeah.
she's like, I mean, she got her job. She does her job well, but she's so funny.
Yeah.
She was funnier on Dancing with the Stars.
Was she on there?
I believe it was her.
I never saw it, but I would have liked to.
I think it was her. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else, but I think it was her. It'd be just like Kim Kardashian. She was funny on there. She didn't last 1 week. Her brother
That's
did,
funny.
though.
Yeah.
Rob, yeah. And then he called Cheryl back and he says, I need to work out. I'm big as a house. And she said, well, get to the gym. He thought she was going to just go ahead and dance with him some more, but he lost so much weight when he was with her.
Wow.
I like watching that one.
Who did?
Rob Kardashian.
Well,
They almost won, I think. He did real good.
Hmm. I didn't see it, but I wouldn't have minded.
You just put it in the address bar and you'll find it and you see it.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go for right now.
Oh, now that I'm on here, now she's gonna leave.
I don't know.
Computer, I got those darn tap shoes in there. I don't even know where they're at anymore. My brother probably took them.
Where you
Oh,
were?
you-
Oh, I got them. I got them.
Do you? Cool.
Yes. They're tennis shoes with my taps on them. I'm
Oh,
surprised he
wow.
hasn't asked me for them back.
Wow.
I've been keeping him busy at his house because he's lonely, so I go down there and I tell him, let's clean out your closet because he got nothing but closets in his house. And I know he takes my stuff throughout the years. He'll take my things. And I told him, Mike, don't take my stuff. He goes, I'm not stealing it. I'm just taking it to my house before someone else does steal it. I go, well, let me take the chance and leave my stuff here. So
He takes your stuff?
yeah, he'll pick up something I have. Like I had this brass, it was old fashioned fire extinguisher thing.
Oh yeah. That's
And it
Yeah.
disappeared. And I know and I had a bugle, just a silly bugle, little red bugle. But so he was having a yard sale out here one time. Me and my girlfriend came down, we were talking to him, and then it got really busy. So me and her made a beeline to his bedroom and we opened up every drawer, every cupboard, and found my bugle. I stole his miniature stapler, like it's so little, like as little as your thumb. We took all kinds of stuff because he takes my stuff all the time.
And he's here right now in the audience saying you better give it back.
No, he's not. I told him I took his deed, Carolyn. I mentioned that to him last night, but he didn't say nothing, so he must have got a new one or something. But he got into all his stuff. I'm telling you, that doll I have is from the 1700s or 1800s. It's a little
Wow.
tiny doll from Peking. And he said, did you take the letters and the pictures home with you too? I said, no, you didn't tell me to. He said, yeah, you can have them all. But they're so interesting, talking about a sergeant in the war, and he was telling somebody a story of what was going on. And it's just really interesting. It's written on rice paper. And those pictures, I think they're worth some money. You gotta find the right person though. I love old pictures.
You love old
Me
pictures?
too.
Yeah, if anybody's throwing them away, I'll take them. I'll get them out of their trash and I'll take them because I sold some at my yard sale for $70. This kid came up, said he was a designer and he wanted to look through my pictures. I said, okay. And he was taking the outfits from, a long time ago till now and going to recreate them. It gave me $70 for them. I like to save the military ones and the ones with the cars in them. If you ever find somebody's pictures, they look just like your pictures.
I know, my lady has them all the time. You want those?
Yes, I love them. And you know what else I love? I love baseball cards, but I only love the pictures because of their faces that they make.
Really, Abby?
Yeah.
How cute. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I used to sell baseball cards and I was making money. I had so many baseball cards. And this one guy he's my friend, I would take him, we'd meet at the liquor or at the market, and I'd have a trunk full of those baseball cards in the white box. And he'd look through them while I'm standing there. And then I said, I get my shipment in every Thursday. When I'd leave there, he'd buy a couple $100 worth. When I'd leave there, I'd come home and I'd just shift the boxes around and then bring them back next Thursday. And he'd go through the same cards again and buy some more.
Oh my gosh.
Some people deserve that, Carolyn, because he's the kind of guy, if you ever do a deal with him or trade with him, you're always going to lose. You're always going to come up. He's always going to come up on you. That's how my brother is. If he ever wants to trade me something, I tell him, heck no. Because he'll give me something. You know that old boat I have with those Chinese people in it?
Mhm.
I showed a long time ago. He goes, there must be something that I have that you would trade me this for. I said, I would. $150 would, you could have it. But then he's like rolls his eyes because he's a tightwad and he don't want to give no money out.
Tightwad. Well, you have a little guest here for a quick second.
Oh, okay. Put your camera on.
Hey
Oh,
guys,
okay.
thanks for the anniversary.
Happy anniversary,
Happy
Frank.
anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Frank.
Thank you.
Okay, Sandy, this isn't glued down yet, but this is what I was thinking of making for you. I'm trying to do something.
It's all blurry.
Oh, no, it's just on the ground. That's all. It might be upside down. Is it?
Oh, that's beautiful,
It's
honey.
gonna say Sandy's life. But I gotta get the dogs in there. These are just cutouts right now, but I seen you guys on here and I said, I gotta show them something.
Yeah, it's
I got the Polish chicken and then these ones, and I have the ducks, but I didn't print them out because I thought you guys were gonna be gone if I kept on going. There's so many to look at. So many chickens, and I know your ducks are black, you said?
yeah,
So
I have
found some black ducks.
Black and white.
Yeah, I have 4 black and white ones, and then we have 4. Well, right now they're kind of whitish beige, but they'll be white with like different colored feathers. Do you remember the name of them?
Welsh Harlequins.
Say it again.
Welsh Harlequins.
Yeah, Welsh
Welsh
Harlequins.
Harlequin.
And Black Swedish.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, boy, okay. Yeah, look at this one all by himself. Some of them are sorry looking, but this one, these don't look like yours. But
Oh,
he
Oh,
kind
that's cute though.
of, his little feet. Some of them have a rough life. It looks like their feathers are plucked off of them.
Aw. Well, we had a scare today. There was some kind of a bird hanging around, and the rooster got all the girls back except the 4 new chickens are not used to obeying the rooster. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
And so I had to scare them into the coop so they're all safe. And then I covered the ducks up because they're in like a big playpen area for right now with a pool.
Yeah.
Frank's, working on the house. They're in their house now, but he's a perfectionist when it comes to cabinet making and building. So it's taken
Oh, I'll remember that.
a little longer. Well, if you move close by, you've got 2 little cabinet maker and a construction guy right here.
Great. You know what I was gonna do is get some little strings and make a little chain link fence around them. Like I have to get a bigger board because I have to have the dogs running around.
You're
And
so cute.
that's 5 dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dogs. Oh, 6.
Yeah, 6 dogs.
6 dogs running around. So I need a bigger board than that. And
6 dogs. Hold on. 6 dogs.
and the pool.
I
And
have
the pond.
17 chickens, 1 rooster. I have 8 ducks. I have a what is that lizard I have, Carolyn? A gecko.
Gecko, leopard
Yeah.
gecko.
And then the other lizards, what are they
I
called?
know, anoles.
Yes. I have about 15 of those.
I'm gonna need a really big poster board.
Don't forget my fish pond that I have.
Oh, I know. And how many fish are there?
There used
I
to
dreamt about them, that there was only 1 fish in there and he was so lonely.
Oh my God.
And
Now he has little duck feet in there with them.
Yeah, they will. As long as there's no snapping turtles.
Yeah.
But we got to clean that pond out. We found a machine that's strong enough to pump all that water out. we have a pump, but it wasn't pumping it the way it should
Yeah.
be. So we have to rent one to get it out because it's like what 20 foot long by 15 foot wide, 2.5 feet deep.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that big, but wow.
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. I was like, when he was digging the hole like 20 years ago, I'm like, I think you're getting a little crazy.
We're getting a built-in pool.
My God, you could. I mean, you could turn it into a pool.
Yep, for youngins.
Just get a new liner.
My husband went out and bought a little blow-up pool for the girls, like their last 2 days they were here. It was
Aw.
had a little bench on it, just a little thing. And then the after they left, we left it up, and then the water started turning yellow and all that. And he goes, "Well, I popped the pool and I got rid of it." I go, "You popped it? Why don't you just unplug it?" "Oh, it's too hard to clean. It's only $30. We'll get another one." I'm like, "Oh my God." I was thinking, all right, I can lay out in this little bitty pool by myself, get some sun, have some water. He just pops it.
Yeah, they're those are nice little pools though. The
Yeah.
blow up ones. Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
When they moved in, we had a big pool. It was 5 foot deep. It was nice size.
Oh,
But it was the white part around the railing around the sides got yellow, and we tried hard to clean it. You can't keep those darn things clean.
yeah.
It's so much money. Like, I always thought I wanted a swimming pool, but I don't, and not unless I'm a millionaire, because you got to have the pool guy come every week.
Yeah. Or
Or
just get the vacuum cleaner and
Yeah.
it does it itself.
But then you got to take the sample of the water down to the pool shop, and then they give you the chemicals. And I'm like, this is a hassle. I just wanted to swim. Remember when I was filling up my pool and I was in there dancing around, and then the pool was so new, I slipped. I had a dress on and I slipped, and you see my
Yes, I have that video. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
My
Yeah.
legs went open and my underwear.
Oh my goodness.
What pool was that?
That was the one that we bought off of I don't know, Temu or Wish or something. It was like 35 by 18 and 5 foot deep.
Mm-hmm.
And we were just filling it up, and we had like a wrinkle on the liner underneath, and it said put a foot of water in there, or maybe it said put 6 inches of water in there, and then you can pull and stretch your bottom of it out. We couldn't pull it. We couldn't make it move at all. So we always had that line going across. But it was fun. You could dive in it. You could swim underwater. I taught the girls how to swim in there, doing flips off we had a deck made around it. And then when Joe moved in, they took the pool and they threw it away. And they took my deck that I paid $1,500 to have made and broke it all up and pushed the top part towards the back of my house. Now we put the lawnmower underneath it.
Goodness.
I was
I'll
like,
see y'all
"What
on
is-"
the next live. Okay, I'll be listening.
Okay, Scootsy, I hope you feel
Right.
good.
Oh, I feel fine.
She just doesn't want to hang out anymore for the next.
No, I just want to do some texting.
Do some tap dancing.
Texting.
Text-
She'd rather be
text.
texting. She'd rather be texting. Abby.
Oh, stop. Just talking with my little sis,
I
It's her
know.
night off. She only gets 2 nights off.
She could come here.
Well,
Well,
we're
she
just texting.
She could come here and talk to you.
We're just texting.
Okay.
Go enjoy your sissy.
Go have fun.
Okay.
We'll
Love you
remember.
guys. All right.
Love you.
Bye. Love you,
Love you.
Sandy,
Love you. honey.
Effie, Carolyn,
Okay.
and everyone here listening.
They all said they're done with you.
Tippy tapper. She's so funny.
She is.
Did she see that video, Carolyn?
No,
Oh,
not yet. She is.
Wasn't
haven't
it
out all day.
funny?
I
Did you,
was-
was?
how hard did you laugh, Evie?
Oh, I was laughing hard.
Oh my gosh. Frank was almost in tears.
Look at that.
Your video.
Yeah, look at that.
What do you?
Did you see this, Evie, that I'm making?
Let me see.
Whatever you get, I'll be fine.
Oh, that's beautiful, Carolyn.
I'm working hard on it.
Are
I'm
you
using
not
the
getting
tissue.
anything? Oh, okay, I'm good.
And now she's on the phone.
No, I'm not on the phone. I'm right here.
Oh, okay. I thought you were on the phone.
But I
Who's
don't
there?
think that's what you're making. That's what someone else made.
Who's there?
My husband knocked on the door, told me something.
What'd you say about what I'm making? Somebody else? No,
I don't think that's yours. That's big. Yours is on the top little with me.
Oh, no. Well, are you going to go on camera at all?
Me?
Yeah.
I was already.
I know, but okay. Well, if you're not, shut it off and then I'll be big.
Okay.
It's just staring at your wall.
No, it's my bed.
Oh,
There.
you're dead. Sorry.
It's not big though. Sandy's name's real big.
No, I'm big. On YouTube, I'm big.
Oh, okay. I better go on YouTube. Then I can't talk.
No, you can talk because we're just
Let me get my magnifying glass. I could see what you're making.
No, we're just gonna be here for another 10 minutes and then I'm gonna go do the other one. But so just stay for 10 minutes.
I know what you're doing is you're doing a reverse decoupage.
I'm doing a bunch of different things. I am doing a reverse decoupage. I'm doing,
Can you tell me how you do a reverse decoupage? Do you do it from the inside?
no.
Okay.
You put the a napkin, but the good side towards the glass.
Right,
And then see how I have that taped off? I'm not gonna paint that.
right.
When that dries, then I'm going to paint the back of it white, which is really gonna make it pop. I'm gonna leave the front clear and I'm gonna make it like a little opening. And then you can even put tiny little light in there, fairy lights if you want, or but whatever. Then I'm gonna paint the rest of it white.
That's gonna be
Oh,
really
okay.
pretty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those ones that Sassy had, those were so cute, but I couldn't afford those. The ones she had, about 4 of them or something. They had little houses and you could look in the windows.
Yeah, well, that's what you can make your own.
I'm gonna have to learn.
Well, you should come and learn.
Evie, what you been up to?
Just dealing with life really and keeping my house clean. It's so easy now.
Oh, good, honey.
I arranged my drawers and I gotta put them back the way they were though, because this dresser I have is too tall for me to look in the top drawer. And that's where I put my bras and my underwears, and I can't see in there. So I'm like feeling around like I'm Helen Keller and I don't know what the heck I'm pulling out.
Oh,
Need to put it down lower and put that back as a junk drawer.
well, you
Or-
could use that one as a winter drawer for right now.
Yeah, or just get my stool out, my little step stool, and I could look in there.
You're so cute.
How tall is it?
I'd say it's close to 6 feet tall because, well,
But wasn't it in your granddaughter's room?
no, it's in my room.
Oh,
It
okay.
has 6 drawers, big drawers.
Oh, is it like a high boy?
I guess see, when I bought it, I got it at the swap meet and it was they have those bumps at the swap meet. So it was on the low part. I was standing on the tall part, so I thought it was my size. But when they delivered it, I was like, holy cow. Like, I can't tell if it's dusty or not up there. I dust it all the time, but I can't see it. I can't see what's laying on top of there because I'm too short.
Hmm.
So
You are a little short.
yeah, I used to be 5'4". Now I'm
I don't
5'2".
think of her as that short. I really don't.
You don't think of me as short?
No,
Well,
not like abnormally short or anything. Really, not like anything that even stands out to me. Even if you told me like you were 5'6" or something, I'd be like, oh, okay.
yeah, I wish I was 5'6", but I think if I just put a belt on, I would probably be 5'5". If I wore a belt, I'd stand up straight and then I'd be taller. I could put my ponytail up taller and I'd look taller.
You
Yeah,
could
I don't
have.
know. You're not abnormally short, I don't think.
We have marks on our wall back by the girls' room. We marked as they were growing, and I swear they grew an inch before they left, but
Oh.
mine was still the same. And then
How's
Joe
how
was
they
gonna.
liking it, honey? Are they liking it out there?
They love it. I don't know if they've got their stuff yet, though. That's the only problem.
Oh,
They didn't have it yesterday, and it's been over 2 weeks, and someone said they're going to just try to sock it to them and say, oh, well, we stored it here for you guys, so you're going to pay another $1,000. But my son put a tracker in his box, so he knows right where the truck is and how long it's been there. It's in Chattanooga, but for 4 days now.
wow.
That's not his fault. They can't charge him for that. He was smart. I didn't think about that. Put your own tracker inside one of your boxes, and then you know right where your stuff's at.
Has he called the company?
I think he has, but I don't remember what he said. But they love it. They got fireflies there, and the elementary school looks like a university. It's huge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, everything's green right now, and there's water right close to their house, and a park right around just down the street. And their cousins are going to be moving in there Friday,
Oh,
7 minutes away from them. So then they're going to be in hog heaven, and
That's-
the four of them will go to elementary school together.
that's so nice, honey.
Yeah,
Nothing more important than being near family.
yeah.
That's
He
great.
said, Mommy, you can come out here, but just let us get situated first. I go, don't worry about it, Joe. I still don't have my ID. So I think I won't go out there for a year probably and let him get nice and unpacked and settled in.
Yeah, that's what you say now.
I know. My husband's crying. He wants to go now.
Oh, he was the one dragging his feet.
Yeah. Yeah. He talked to him on Father's Day, talked to the girls, and he just got so sad. And I
Oh,
told him, just let them spread their wings, and let them get their house. This is a rental, and it's $2,500 a month. I don't know how long they're going to be able to afford that.
well,
So
like a mortgage.
yeah, much better. We'll see. Joe wanted me to sell my house and then buy us both a house out there, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that because I need a bank account.
Yeah.
I told him this is my turn, and then when I go, then it's your turn to do whatever you want to do. But I
still say you should buy enough land for like with 2 homes on it.
yeah, I will get a house big enough for them to live with us, or when they come to stay, they'll have their own rooms, but I'm not going to buy 2 houses. That's ridiculous. I'm scared to death of those tornadoes too.
No, like I said, buy enough property to where you can have
2 houses.
yes.
You know what? It's funny, Abby. You're scared to death of those tornadoes, but what about those earthquakes and mudslides and fires?
Well, the fires don't go around me, and the mudslides don't go around me. They're in LA. Yeah, they're close, but we don't live by no mountains.
Yeah, but what about the earthquakes?
The earthquake, those are like on my nerves all the time. I'm always, when my mom was alive, I used to, as soon as it would hit, I'd scream, Mom. But now that I got my big girl pants on, it's up to me to get myself situated somewhere.
Easy if you start with bigger ones.
Yeah.
Remember when you told me, Carolyn, is that where you stand for your earthquakes? And
Oh yeah, because it was a different color. I didn't know it was that like so
I
weird.
told her, no, that's where my husband ran out of paint. But you don't want to go outside. You don't want to stay inside. I got a big desk in the back now that Joe left me, so I could climb under that. But I wouldn't know where to go. I just go.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry so much about the tornadoes, I think you've got way more to be scared of in California.
Yeah. I guess they had one a couple days ago, but I was asleep. So, but the last 2 I did feel, they jarred the house. They sounded like someone hit the house. And I went running down the hallway with my meatloaf sandwich. I wasn't going to put my sandwich down.
Oh my gosh.
I ran out to the front with Johnny with my meatball sandwich. I mean, my meatloaf sandwich. When my daughter was alive, we had a real bad earthquake, and she was sitting in her little plastic chair, bopping her head back and forth. And I was cooking her poached eggs, and all of a sudden it hit, and I took off out of that kitchen and ran down the hall. I got halfway down, and I said, "Go get your daughter." So I ran back in there and grabbed her, and she's laughing, and I'm running out to the front door. But the cupboards were opening and shutting. That's how bad that was the Silmar one, I think it was. They scare the crud right out of you.
I think you'll be okay then.
Yeah.
I just don't go somewhere where there's a lot of tornadoes. I mean,
Yeah. As long as I'm in the east, I don't care where. I told Joe, don't worry, I'm not gonna buy a house right under your grill. I'm not gonna be that close to you. I want to be able to get to your house, within the day or a couple hours or something, but I'm not gonna be right up under your grill. Because I don't want to make him feel that pressure and all that. He said he's eaten so much because he loves to cook and there's nothing for him to do. When he's talking to me, he's eating and he's echoing because there's no furniture in the house. But he said he's as big as a house now.
Oh,
how did that happen so fast?
Well, because he makes bread, Carolyn, he makes cookies and he makes butter and he makes all kinds of good stuff. And he just eats. He works from home, so he's there by the kitchen all the time.
well, I still think you should do what I told you to. Buy enough land. You could buy 10 to 15 acres. You won't even see each other every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I have friends that have lived out there. I don't know, like 30, I want to say 35 years, and they've never had any problems.
Yeah.
The whole family bought a bunch of land, and the whole block's got houses.
Oops, excuse me for 1 minute.
Okay.
What?
I don't know.
What'd she say?
She said, "Excuse me for 1 minute."
Oh.
Excuse me for 1 moment.
So do you think she's innocent, Karen?
I don't know. I don't know that she is, but I know that if I was on the jury, I would have to vote that way because there's just too much reasonable doubt for me.
Really?
Mhm.
What, on her behalf?
No, I would vote her innocent because there's too much reasonable doubt that I can't be 100% certain, and I wouldn't want to put somebody away if I'm not 100% certain.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. That was my son.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. My other son, Johnny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're going to a funeral tomorrow and he wants to know if I can pick him up and bring him, let him spend the night, and then we can go to the funeral together.
No.
Mm.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's fast. They're already having the funeral?
Oh no, this is for
Somebody else?
Yes, there's 4 funerals we have to go to. His brother, Rick's brother's isn't till next month, and another one is next month, and then Krista's dad is tomorrow, and maybe I was counting Vicky's, so it's just been a lot. Oh, Raymond, that's who.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I thought that's who.
Yeah. You know what's really weird, Carolyn? I told you I took 2 pictures of him, right? And when I look at them today, his mouth is different in both pictures. Like, it's weird. But I'll talk about it later.
All right.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
When you have the graduation parties, Carolyn?
Oh, they don't graduate until the 27th.
Oh.
So we got some time.
I friended Luke today.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah. This big long line of people said, wants to be my friend. So I was going down, 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 down. And I said, I know that last name. Hey, that's Luke. Okay.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, yeah. I don't know. What else? What's going on? I think I'm gonna do that. Oh, that stuff has to dry, and then tomorrow I can do some more there.
Ellen, please let me know when you get your package, please.
Yeah, I will. Did you send me did you track it? Did Frank
I
track it?
did.
Did you forget?
I sent it to you. I sent you the
Oh,
track.
you did send me the tracking? Okay.
I did.
I was out
We
most
used
of
to
the
get
day.
packages.
Yeah. Evie, you need to let me know how much I owe you too, sweetie.
For
Shopping in your bedroom that day.
yeah. I think Scootsy picked that up.
Oh, did she? Oh,
Yeah,
no, did she? I don't think so.
I do.
On the other side.
I'll call her and ask her.
All
The
right.
shipping sure has gone up. That's what I got to say about that.
Yeah, it did. Get up with Carolyn, see if she could ship it for you, honey.
Okay.
Oh no, she has that. Debbie has that. You have the cheap shipping, right?
Well, it used to be, but it's not anymore. It's like,
Are you using the pirate ship?
yeah,
Wow. Yeah, I know it's more money. Yeah, it's definitely more money. Yeah.
I know if they're longer than so long, then it's going to be a big amount. But these are like 14. Johnny had these styrofoam containers that fit a lot of my stuff in it. So I measure it. It's 14 by 12 by 12. That shouldn't be too much, I wouldn't think. But that's not what USPS says or UPS. So I'm gonna have to do something different because I can't put that in something smaller because it's wax, it will break.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming up. It's going to redirect us to the true crime, but thank you guys for coming up and talking. And Friday night we'll have another craft live, so we can continue our stuff. All
Good
right.
night, everyone.
Good night,
Good
everybody.
night. Happy anniversary, Sandy and
Thank
Frank.
you.
Anniversary.
Thank you so much. Bye, girls.
Bye.
Bye-bye.